Have you played 2K against anybody on the Kings?
I played against Justin James, the other rookie, and I played against William before he got traded to the
skyline of Orlando's. And here's a look at some numbers for James.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. J.J. Redick is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's McDermott in at the power forward. And for Orlando, they've got Brook Lopez. Hunter is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bledsoe following the miss by Rodney Hood. Lopez outside. Off target with his 3. And so Hood will bring it up for the Timberwolves.
And you look out there at the Magic, one of the taller teams in our league.
And, you know, that's a philosophical bent for the front office. They want long, athletic players. Draft guys with great length and then develop their strength and skill level. And I actually kind of like that approach. Have a philosophy, stick to it, and be true to it.
And this late in the season, Clark, for non-playoff contending teams, really there's nothing to lose. The pressure is gone. You can let it rip, can't you?
Yeah, there's a freedom that you can play with when you don't have the pressure or the expectation of being a playoff team. And sometimes that allows you to play your best basketball because there is nothing to lose.
Now, here's Bjelica. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. 3 on the clock. Redick inside the line. Offensive rebound. Bjelica finds Hood. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him specifically about their ability to protect the rim. He said it's a big part of our identity, especially defensively, not just blocking shots, but altering them. We have to do a good job of that tonight to give ourselves the best chance. Guys?
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy, and energy is execution.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Bjelica passes to Hood. Outside, Redick. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
Lopez, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 3. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hood. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Redick. Outside, Hood. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with the rebound. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
Curry with it. No one near him. That one, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Travis Berton's out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Hood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line. And the young Timberwolves head coach, Ryan Saunders, son of former Minnesota coach Flip Saunders, about as great of a pedigree you could ask for as a young coach.
Well, guys, you've heard me talk about the DNA when it relates to players. It's the same with coaches. I mean, Ryan has grown up seeing his dad coach at a high level, the late Flip Saunders, one of our favorites in the business. He spent his whole life around basketball, so he has a great way with players and a real good understanding of the game, to a modern-day approach for a young coach.
Magic leading by 5. Now here's James. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Pass to Hunter. And the pass to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Redick for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Curry after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Pass to Redick. Shot from the wing. That shot off. The Magic go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. James passes it to Hunter. Pass to Bledsoe. The 3. Rebounded by McDermott. And so Hood will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 7.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one thing the Wolves have done well over the past few seasons, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, you know, they squeeze it well. Low turnovers can be a double-edged sword, though. If you don't make many mistakes, maybe you're not being aggressive enough.
Now here's Bledsoe. He picked up 39 points in their last one against the Pistons in Detroit. Bertans inside the line. Here's Lopez, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Redick. Got a hand on it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Timberwolves trail by 7. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bielitsa finds McDermott. Now Bielitsa. Lopez covering. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And so it's Orlando. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of one, they were able to end up. Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game, great performance by Nemanja Bjelica.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Doug McDermott is out there with Bjelica. Then it's Curry. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Redick in at the shooting guard position. Mark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the
Yeah.
three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Here's McDermott following the basket by LeBron James. James with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. And Bjelica kicks to Curry. Now here's McDermott. Bertans defending. Now McDermott still looking for his first bucket in this one. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Now here's Curry. Kicks it to Redick. Let's go. LeBron grabs the miss.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, Redick. The pass to Curry. Pass to Bjelica. Timberwolves passing it around. From deep three-point range. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. Magic leading by 10. Takes the 13-footer. The Magic again can't hit. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Redick passes to Curry. Bjelica with it. Guarded by Bledsoe. And here is Bjelica. 7 points in the game. This one for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Curry. shoots. Again, Curry missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here at the end of the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Bledsoe. LeBron James is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Hunter. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Now here's Bledsoe. Passes it to Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 8 points for Brook Lopez.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Curry against Bledsoe. Pass to Hood. McDermott with it. And stolen by Hunter. And now Orlando on the break. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now LeBron after the missed three from Stephen Curry. The pass to Bertans. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Can't hit that one. Hood, the pass to McDermott. That one good for 2. McDermott's got his first 2 points of the night.
I think he's got to keep working on his interior game. Doug McDermott showing he wants to be more than just an outside shooter.
Hood against LeBron. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setter. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
Now here's Lopez after the miss from Stephen Curry. Lopez kicks to Bledsoe. Drills it from outside. Bledsoe's got 5 points now this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Orlando.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Brook Lopez.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in, Kevin. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
2 points, that one goes.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Pass to Len. Here's Melton. Done outside. Over Rondo. Dunn misses. And so Gasol will bring it up for Minnesota. 15-point game. White, good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Here's Melton. Done outside. Len, great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 15.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.